Welcome back to 9.3, my geometry geniuses. We're going to be talking about rotation, in particular, on the coordinate plane for geometry shapes and things of that nature. First thing we're going to have to do is go over some guidelines that you'll need to do this well. So for the most part, we're going to be rotating shapes over the origin or around the origin. And eventually we'll see how this makes a full circle if we were to combine it, seen here. But the rules are very specific as to how they want this done. So if we were going to move a shape around the origin 90 degrees, notice this goes counterclockwise, so it's not down and then up. It's over to the left and then down and then up. So notice that. It's a big deal to change that around. If we had some point, let's say 2, 3, the rotation 90 degrees around the origin would swap out x and y, and it would make the y coordinate negative. So notice here that this was originally the point 2, 3, but the image G prime would swap out 3 with the 2, and the y coordinate that's now in place of x is now negative. We'll see this with the Lisa bit. So notice that we have Lisa, which is originally down here with these coordinates here. The main points I'll focus on are the purple ones. So if I were to rotate this 90 degrees, let's get this specifically 90 degrees. Notice that the x and the y coordinates swapped out, and the y coordinate that's now in place of x is negative. You see the same thing here with 5, -4. They swap out. The -4 is now +4. That one is done. So notice the location doesn't necessarily matter where the pre-image is, but it matters that you're consistent with how the points swap out. I don't need that anymore. We can continue this with a rotation of 180 degrees or 270 degrees, or if we ended up smack back at the original spot we started. After that rotation of 360 degrees, it makes sense that we would have the same x and the same y coordinate. So I'll actually give you a moment to copy this while I'm listening to music. Did you copy it? Did you pause the video? Did you get this down? These rules are important. So that should have been enough time for you to pause it, get these rules down, because they're super important how these points change out and swap out. So if we were going to continue this just to show the 180 bit, we know that that's just going to make opposites of the points that were originally given. So notice that we just swapped out, or what did we swap out? Yeah, so x and y stay the same, but now they're the opposites. So 5, -4 is now -5, +4. And 2, -4 is now -2, 4. And if we were to keep this going for 270, we see that same rule applied where y and x swap out, but now x is negated. So notice that. So they swapped out, but now instead of +2, it's opposite, which is -2. The y coordinate here we don't switch. And then for 360, smack back dab where we started. Makes sense. Notice that this could have started anywhere in particular. So that means that these rules apply no matter where the pre-image is. You just have to be consistent and pretty much remember these or be able to recall them at a moment's notice. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.